Hair back and cool. You in here? Alright. So check it out. Me and these 2 hot pockets. Forget about it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably wondering what I've been doing the last few months. Diet break basically. This morning it was 2:42. Tell you my time. Metabolism definitely back on point. I know y'all get mad when I eat in my videos, so I'm gonna try to chill for a little second. Alright. So a lot of y'all are on some Alright, Shawn Rhoden. Does Shawn Rhoden deserve to win the Mr. Olympia 2018, number 14? A lot of you guys are saying no, that Phil got robbed. I'm going to tell y'all right now, Phil didn't get robbed. Phil lost honestly. He was, a lot of y'all looking at pictures, right? Pictures don't tell the tale, even if you've seen a live broadcast. Right. As bad as Arab did, the men's open was cool. For the most part. Some of y'all either A, only watched, if y'all watched anything, y'all only watched the night routines. Y'all can't do that. You gotta watch the whole show if you want to talk about it. So, Phil Heath, our prejudging, was way off. His condition was terrible. He wasn't popping. He wasn't looking 3D as he usually does. He just wasn't as dominant. Shawn Rhoden came in there looking extra crisp. Lines jumping and bumping and all sorts of things, and y'all talking about backs. Y'all saying this isn't a ab contest, know what I'm saying? But look at Phil's back. Phil definitely beat everybody on the back, but Rhoden wasn't that far off. Not because his back is great, because it's definitely not. Like, people compare him to Flex Wheeler all the time. If he had a back like Flex Wheeler, he would probably be more dominant. But he was so detailed, he was so crisp, which never happens to Shawn Rhoden. He always messes up, comes in water, you're holding some water or something. He came in there perfect. Look, check it out. He had so many details coming just from being so lean that he actually was able to look impressive in the back shots. So, even though he lost the back shots to Phil, he pretty much won everything, like abs and dive. Definitely won that side triceps, even though his triceps are lacking. If y'all actually watched the show, Shawn Rhoden took advantage of the fact that he has that small waistline, those tight abs, and he hit a variation of the side triceps pose that showcases that. The side triceps is not just about the triceps. Front double biceps ain't just about the biceps and the lats. Y'all know this, so act like y'all know. Amazing Lucas is on the opposite side of this. He thinks that Phil should have won and that this was some bull crap. I'm going to have to disagree with you. Shawn Rhoden was too detailed for him, too tight, too crisp. Phil Heath came in prejudging off, way off. We know Phil Heath at 70% is beating pretty much anybody. But Shawn Rhoden really brought it this time. That's the problem. He brought it, and he edged Phil out. Those 4 points, it was 1 point away in prejudging at night. He just sealed the deal. So look, he wasn't able to make it up. He was holding water still at the night show. Like, Phil Heath was struggling, holding water, sweating, couldn't stay in his poses, running out of breath. He said that the mesh or whatever from his hernia surgery broke. Like it tore, his incision tore. That happens a lot when people get that. I don't think he's lying about that. That probably did happen because his abdomen was just taking its independence. Like, literally taking its independence. It's like he couldn't even, he had no muscle control down there. And I know sometimes people get some nerve damage down there and are unable to. It's fine, man.
Hey, I'll tell you later.
All right.
Right here.
and they're unable to contract their midsection to pose the way that they need to. So I'm not saying that, like, Phil's still 7-time Mr. Olympia. He's still a champion. At any time, he can easily come back and probably win. Now, people say, is Kai Green coming back? I don't know what Cal's doing. Cal come back, he brings it. He got a chance. Look, Phil already took one L. None of y'all thought Rolly should have won. Rolly got third place. He deserved that third place. No higher, no lower. He wasn't beating Phil at all. He was tight and everything in shape, but he didn't have that. Phil got those muscle bellies that just don't stop. They don't quit. They quit at prejudging this year, but they don't quit. And Rolly keeps progressing though. Rolly, aka the People's Champ. I see you. Boo Bunder. He's coming for that number one spot. Like Lewis said, you know what I'm saying? He's coming for that number one spot. Definitely he's coming for that number one spot. And the reason why I say that is because he's climbing the ranks. Yeah, I don't know what's happening out there in Kuwait, but camera crew got it on lock. Look. Rolly, this ain't a Rolly Winkler video, but he's coming. Don't sleep on him. Because Rolly, the way he's going, if he keeps improving, he's definitely going to be second probably at some point in the near future. And if Rolly is second, you better watch out. That's all I'm saying. Phil's 7-time Mr. Olympia. Phil wants to have children. Phil wants to do all sorts of things. Phil Heath is almost 40 years old. It's time for him to have some things in order and humbly bow out. Because that's his goals. Go for it one more time probably and see if he could tie that 8th spot. I wouldn't be mad if he did that, but if he decided to retire, that's not a bad move neither. Excuse me. People saying, "Oh, you lose one, you quit." No, you don't want to. See, Ronnie Coleman loved competing. He didn't care about that. He was just winning. So when he started slipping, he just kept going until he couldn't. But Phil Heath is like, I want this to be a clear legacy. Phil Heath is different in that. You know, a lot of people don't just compete because they love. Like Ronnie was coming out of pocket before he started winning to pay for these competitions because he loves it. I'm sure they love it too, but you want to be when you're on top. You want to stay on top. Like that's it. Lee Haney got the record and dipped out. Ronnie tied it. He probably was trying to get 9. You know, he got that competitive nature in him, but even when he couldn't, and I feel like he knew he couldn't. He loved it. That's what he did. So he still kept going. Phil Heath, at this point, you know, he's not the one to tarnish his legacy by just coming, slipping and slipping and slipping and slipping. If he stops now, all right, you got second, you retired. You're 7-time Mr. Olympia. If he comes up next year, who knows? He might. This was definitely a hard prep for him. He almost died. He had to come from nothing, and he still got second. Who knows if his body's going to hold up? And he's still got that narrow frame. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna make this too long. He still got that narrow frame and all that stuff, so he can only have so much muscle before things start going haywire. He still has his health. It's probably time to get out, have those children, do these things, and be a champion. What? He won at 10, but I think the fact that he wants these other things now more than he wants 10 might affect him. He said he's coming back. We'll see. Now, if he comes back and does a snag 8, realistically, he might sit back and say, all right, it's time to humbly bow out. And as Shawn Rhoden said, sell off into the sunset. But Rhoden deserved that win. He came in, he brought it, and y'all didn't believe he never talks stuff. He's a quiet guy. So when he said he was going to win, all of our attention should have been on that. Period. Y'all can comment and say what y'all want to say. Argue with me back and forth and discuss this. I know this is a subject of hot debate, but hopefully y'all listen to everything that I had to say. I'm not Nick Straight to Power. I don't got pictures and stuff to show you guys, but trust me, his conditioning as it came down to conditioning. People were saying, oh, it shouldn't be, you know, about conditioning and whatnot, but if you can't see the muscles jumping and all that stuff, if you can't see the detail, it doesn't matter. That's what it's about. So when you're conditioned and the detail is coming through the muscularity, you turn. I mean, parts of Shawn Rhoden's back jump out just with him moving that I can never see. I'm seeing this through the screen, so imagine what the judges saw. Phil Heath wasn't robbed, is all I'm saying. Give Shawn Rhoden his props, put some respect on his name, and yeah, congratulations, Shawn Rhoden. And all y'all, Y'all was just talking crap on Phil. Now y'all defending. Y'all want him to win. He didn't deserve to win this year. It was kind of sad to see him take an L, but it is what it is. Who knows who's going to win? You know Shawn Rhoden might come in off. You got to bring it every time. That's the only thing. Shawn Rhoden has to bring it every single time. I'll see you guys later. Till then.